I guess I confused y'all on that last little situation, but like I said, I don't know how long I've been on here. I'm trying to get a show in, and I'm trying to set myself up to get to the studio. But like I said, man, with the restraints on my time schedule here, every day I got to go somewhere and do something with somebody, and then I've got to, in between all that, mix 3 or 4 different doctor appointments, and I'm trying to get my teeth from the dentist, but he won't let me have them until he gets a chance to do his thing, and I'm conflicting with that, so we'll see. I'm trying to get a studio thing set up, but I want to keep making my show, and I'm going to keep arguing about this situation that's going on. I want y'all to keep up, and I want kids to know don't smoke, cause like I said, you got these little tubes that you could result in being in you, but the tubes ain't got nothing to do with my smoking. My smoking ain't got nothing to do with these tubes sticking out my neck. My neck still got to do with that daggone contrast messing the rest of my little bad kidneys up. Cause they're going in there looking, trying to help me. They're trying to help me, and they're hurting me. They hurt me. They messed something up in there, but they're trying to fix it. And he feels kind of optimistic, but I don't know. Like I said, it might just be a scam to see how much money he can drain out of me before he finds out. Say, well, that's just another piece of meat, plug in, and make him come to dialysis for the rest of his life. They're still gonna make money out of me one way or the other, coming or going. But if I ever get to any kind of decent, healthy bear belief, I'm not gonna go see no more doctors anymore. I'd rather just die than to go through this mess of confusion, you know. Like I said, nobody's telling me nothing really. They're not really explaining to me what's wrong with me. I've seen them take other people off and go over charts and stuff and explain all that stuff to them, but they're not explaining to me. And I'm the patient. And like I said, the nurses nowadays, they spend more time on the computer than actually looking at the patient. And I guess that's the sign of the times. You know, they got their little computer, the little cart, they roll it around, and they sit up there and do all this typing and stuff, and they forget about the human being. You know, they forget about the person. They're more concerned to make sure they get that data in there into their computer so they can say the computer don't lie. Well, what you put in the computer can be a lie, so the computer can lie. But they're more computerized right now. It's kind of like, you know, it's sort of like the telephone call. You can't call nobody nowadays and get a daggone human being, man. You got to go through 50 million clicks and dial 5 and push 4 and push 1 and all that stuff before you get a hold to a human being to talk to. And then they don't talk to you for about 5 minutes and then click you up. I've been trying to figure out my cable bill for the last 3 months, but every time if I call them, they're going to charge me $5 for this or $5. I mean, you're customer service, all right? That means you're trying to take care of the customer. Comcast going to charge me $5, and if I go to the office, they're going to charge me some money they're going to charge me more money for paying the bill at the office than if they want me to get online and push this little button, and they want me to put my money on automatic where they can come in and take the money every month automatically without me knowing they done came through there and snatched it real quick. And I wasn't raised like that. I like to know where my money. I like to say this is how much money I'm going to give you, even if I give you all that you want. But they want to come and just take. They just want to run you through this little computer system. They've lost their minds. They don't care about people. They just care about the money. Like I said, I don't know how they do it, but all of a sudden, every month on my bill, they send me a thing that say you owe this much, but what I owe ain't due until the 22nd. But they charge me all that to say I owe this much, and I'm trying to get somebody to explain it to me. And when I get on the phone to try to get somebody explaining to me, this little recording comes on and says, now you know it costs you $5 if you come. So now they're gonna charge me $5 more, which is ridiculous. I refuse to pay $5 for somebody to tell me how to handle my bill better. And it won't take but 5 to 10 minutes, so $1 a minute. it's crazy out there, and we desensitized ourselves. We're not human beings anymore. We're like I said, we're just pieces of meat floating around, doing dumb stuff, and a lot of you found a way to just ignore it and go on about your business and have your little fun and stuff, and don't see the world falling apart and really don't care. Because, the main attitude ain't nothing I can do about it. Most of you know what's going on or figure what's going on, but there's nothing you can do about it. You're not going to say nothing about it, because if you raise your voice, somebody's going to cut you off of something. Or they're not going to treat you well. They're going to treat you bad, so you can't speak up. So you got to go along with it. You got to let corporate world take us over and do all the dumb stuff it does. It's crazy. I don't understand. Do you understand? I don't understand. I told you I'm stupid. But when I become president, we'll get something going. Well, at least I'll bring I'll bring the information out. They're not bringing the information out. And that's sad. Everybody comes out and bring little bits and pieces of what they want to say this is the information, but they bring their little negative part up, but they don't tell the whole story. They're trying to do these little snippets to get you dumb folks to go vote. Because you're dumb to go. The people, there's a bunch of them out there voting to figure it out it doesn't matter. But you folks who go vote, they got you tricked. To actually think, especially that poor little Fox situation. That poor little Republicans got a whole bunch of channels out there beating down the poor little Obama thing. You know what I mean? They've been after, come on now. I done told you what it was a racial thing. And what they gonna do when I get up there? What they gonna do? They gonna hate white people, they gonna hate red people, they gonna hate black people, because I got all three of them in me, so they gonna hate all y'all. So when I become president, we'll have equal opportunity hate going on, because they gotta hate white people, they gotta hate black people, they gotta hate Indians, okay? They gotta hate the main three food groups of this country. So make me president so they can hate that for a while. Because they try to say he's from whatever. I'm from Richmond, Indiana. I was born out on the deck in Reading Moore Hospital out here, okay? I don't know where my birth certificate is. You might not be able to find it because, through life, 60 years, people lose things. But I know when I go down to get a record, they give me a little small piece of paper verifying that I was born here. So I'm an American, all right? True blue American now. I've been raised in your ghettos. I'm the worst of the worst. Seriously, man. I'm the worst damn person in the world. So, listen to the devil up there and make them work with me, okay? Because I can get real ugly with them. Like I said, we're not going to do a darn thing until they come together and start working together. I'm not passing a bill. I'm not signing a thing. All right? They're going to start working bipartisan with each other. They're going to start working together because the president's going to shut the daggone thing down. All right? And I'm going to say raise the taxes. Trickle down ain't working. You heard the Pope. Trickle down economics is not working. It is hard on the poor. It don't get down to the bottom. We don't even get the pennies. And right now they're taking the penny wrappers back from us. And I don't know why this thing's getting dark in here, but is it my light getting dark or whatever? But like I said, I'm here. I'm trying to make a show. It took me a while to get up off my seat to come over here and start doing this at this juncture of time. And I may quit for now because it's time for me to start figuring out all my alarm clocks to wake me up, because I got to get up early in the morning and get out of here by 10 o'clock, catch the bus to go down there and get my blood sucked. And then I got a lot of other stuff I got to do tomorrow that I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I got to get me a bus pass. It's just ridiculous. They make us run around, waste all our money and all our phone calls. I only got a $250 free phone call thing going here. And by the time them doctors get done calling me, trying to make appointments and put me on hold, and somebody wasn't talking to me, they'll suck my 250 minutes up, so now I don't have a phone. and then you have to go through their little stupid stuff. We had to buy this plan, that plan, and $5 for that plan, $10 for that plan, and if you do this plan, you can't initiate that plan till this plan is ended. And then they've got it all confused where you don't know what you have. So you waste minutes. You end up at the end of the month buying 250 minutes that you don't use, and when the end of the month comes up, those minutes that you have over, they don't let them roll over. They just snatch them away and start you back over at the 250 mark. So they're stealing from us. You know, this is supposed to be to help poor people have a phone. They're stealing from the poor people. Everybody's stealing from the poor. Everybody's using the poor people as a commodity. We're just a commodity to be moved around. I mean, the poor little Democrats or the liberals act like they're trying to help us. They're harming us. The conservative, you're totally harming us. I mean, you're detrimental to our existence. You're trying to make everything go be free market system, and you see how the free market system works. It is not good. Its only motivator is money, and then after a while, the people don't want. They start cutting corners to see how much they can suck out of the system. So by the time the services get to you, you don't have anything. I mean, look at the dumb little cheap stuff you get from China. It's all cheap. It falls apart. The little cigarette that I was talking about, I've been through 2 of them, and both of them done broke. You know, but they don't care. I just send it back to them. They probably won't get my money back, but I'm going to try to get my money back. I can't find my receipt for it. I got to go dig through all my paperwork to see if I can find a receipt. But sometime today, I got to send that back to them and see if they'll give me credit for my money and put some money back to me, because I bought all this stuff that don't work. You know, that's the blue cigarette guy. And then now he's got his little scam out there where he's got you buying these $9 little pieces and stuff like that, you know, and it's just ridiculous. It's just a matter they try to figure every which way in the world they can get somebody to get some money out of somebody, and to continue to suck pennies and dimes and nickels out of you. And before you know it, you ain't got no money. They got all the money, and you really haven't received a decent service. Like I said on the little TV thing there, man, I'm trying to get this situation resolved. I mean, the bill ain't due till the 22nd, but you gonna put down you got to pay this by now, and the due date ain't even got there yet. But I got to pay this by now. So now I got to do something ridiculous and overpay, because won't nobody talk to me to tell me why the bill is in the shape that it's in, and it doesn't take but 10 minutes for them to do that. But that's not no customer service. It's all machine. It's all, we're going to be on, I mean, I'm put a computer chip in your damn head. You might be able to keep up with what's going on. Become a computer with them. You know what I mean? But anyway.